All right, well, when this showed up at my door the other day, I was like, what is this? Key Shipping Incorporated, Ontario, California. And it took me a minute to figure out what the heck is in this box. Well, it took me until I actually opened it. And then I saw that and I go, ooh, that looks vaguely familiar. That's the battery I just ordered. And like 3 or 4 days later, it's here. Let's go ahead and get the, wow, they really packed this thing. Wow. They left a little bit of tape. Maybe I can just, man, this stuff is on there. So this one shows that it has a different model number than the original one did. One moment while I go grab the packing for the original battery. Okay, so there is the original battery at the bottom, made by a different company. What is that? Poteinvation, I guess. Okay, whatever. Yeah, definitely made by a totally different company. Yeah, you sound it out. I can't. Dongwon, new energy company made in China. Well, maybe they had problems with the original battery and they went to a different manufacturer. But let's get this thing installed. First off, I think I'm going to go ahead and just grab a voltmeter and see, do we have any voltage on that connector? Luckily, both connectors look exactly the same. I did order this from the original company, the manufacturer. So we'll get a voltmeter set up here. And do we have anything at all? And look at that, we have 39 volts on this battery, just sitting. So I think what I'm going to have to do is plug it onto the Scooty and power it up with the charger and see if it's going to take a charge. I'm pretty happy about the voltage on the output. In case you missed part 1, I did tear the original battery apart and I did find some cells that were definitely not the greatest. Didn't unsolder anything, and we have 1.6 volts on this one. So yeah, that is a problem. Okay, let's move this stuff out of the way. I will get the Scooty up on the bench and get it plugged in. One moment. Okay, new battery in place but not installed. Let me go ahead and plug it in. Make sure we get it keyed correctly. We don't want lithium sparks. Those could be bad. Okay, it is attached. Let's go ahead and power this thing on. Power has been applied. And I do see a red light, and it is drawing current. Let me go ahead and switch it over to the current range. Let's drop the voltage down a couple of volts. We'll get it in the 125 range. That's close enough. 0.56 amps. And so we're pulling 42.3 watts or 70 VA because of the 0.64 power factor. So we'll just leave it in the watt range. And so we're basically charging this battery at, what would that be, 45 watt hours? The battery is rated at 237 watt hours. So that would be basically 237 watts for 1 hour or 23.7 watts for 10 hours. And we're charging it about double that. So it should take about 5 hours to fully charge the battery minus loss and inefficiencies. So I'm going to let this thing just sit here and cook until the little green light turns on right here, which is currently red, which is kind of hard to see, but it is red. And we'll come back to it. Okay, well, I think we're getting close. It's been almost 2 hours that this battery's been charging, and it went from about 46 to 47 watts, and it just dropped down to 26 point something watts just a few minutes ago. And so hopefully it's doing the load balancing right now where it knows that some of the cells are completely charged, and so it's not putting any current into those cells, and it's actually monitoring the voltage of the lower charged cells and only charging those. So I have a feeling it's going to be done in just a few minutes. Like I said, it is continuously dropping just in the 50 seconds I've been talking, it's dropped almost 1 watt of consumption. So I have a feeling within the next 5 or 10 minutes, this thing will be fully charged, and I will pop that battery into the bottom of this unit, screw it in, put the bottom plate on it, and then hopefully the Scooty will be scooting again. Well, I'm not quite sure when it actually happened, but the light did turn green. It's still showing 5.7 watts. So I'm sure it's actually putting a little bit of energy back in, because if I unplug it, it should drop down to like 1/4 watt or 1/2 watt. And it drops down to absolute 0. So even though it says it's done, it's still actually putting a little bit of voltage into the battery. Anyhow, the battery light is green, so let's go ahead and slap this battery into the scooter and see if it's gonna light up. One moment. Okay, well, here I am at the scooter, and let's go ahead and power this thing on. And I still get nothing. Maybe I have to press and hold it. Oh, and look at that. How do you change it over to what? Oh, this must be the max. I don't know. Now it turned off. I guess it only works in kilometers. Well, I wonder if I can whoa. Yes, it goes. Okay. It does go. And I can't really ride it with only one hand, but oh yeah, it goes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get it back towards the workroom. And I'm going to say we have a positive fix on this thing, because it does show a full battery charge at this point, and it is reading a display. So that's going to be it, the Evercross scooter. Repaired. Just needed a new battery pack, and I'm actually extremely amazed that I could find a replacement battery pack available for a regular guy like myself. How does the light turn on, I wonder? Is there a... maybe it just turns on when it starts going? Nope, that's not it. Oh well, not going to worry about it. I don't think my grandson is going to be riding this in the nighttime anytime soon. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay, so I did figure out a couple things here. If you press it twice in quick succession, it does turn on the headlight. 2 clicks to shut it off. 3 clicks changes it from kilometers over to miles per hour. 4 clicks does nothing, so I think that is it. And long press to power the unit down. All right, once again, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Bye-bye.